Ooh.
So, oh my god, it's in San Francisco!
Nice. Okay, we've got a plan.
Oh, this is PvE.
Ugh. Wait, alright. There's way too much goo. Oh! Okay, React. React has got some tech.
That was so sick!
I would not want to be anywhere near that. Hey everyone, Persia here, and today I'm joined by Kurt, and we are going to be reacting to Rainbow Six Extraction, the brand new trailer just released at Ubisoft Forward during E3, so we want to go ahead and check it out. But later, we're also going to be breaking it down, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Kurt, you ready?
I am so excited for this, Persia. Let's go.
I used to feel
Hibana.
Already.
until a piece of it fell.
Oh wait, hold up. Being that close to a meteor is never a good thing. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
And the nightmare began.
There's Finka, at least we have that confirmed.
All right.
And Ash
Definitely
coming
is.
in.
And Ash, okay.
I thought it could be contained.
React. So, oh my god, it's in San Francisco! It's our hometown, baby. That's where I'm at.
Ooh-wee. Wait, Hibana's MIA? We definitely gotta get her.
So, okay, so there's React.
No way to stop.
Those are Ella's. I get to recognize those sticky bombs.
Ella's my girl. That's my main right there. So I already know.
I love Ella so much.
You will find me.
Ugh. Oh my god. I hope we do find her first because those sounds, I would not want to be anywhere near that. Nice. Okay, we've got a plan. We're in there.
So that's 3. We have 3 people going in opposed to the usual 4 or 5.
Oh, wait, she said they're already out of the nests?
Oh, this is PvE.
Yeah, and they are creepy looking and shooting spikes.
So Persia and I are going to be... I'm calling Ella, by the way, Persia, when this all goes down.
Wait, what? Hold up, Ella's my man. We went through this. I don't know. Lion is looking pretty sick right now.
There's that air jab, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna need to watch out for explodey spikes.
That's pretty sweet.
All those spikes are definitely doing some damage, so...
Now we'll equally have to be tactical about how we also avoid killing these things.
And we still got that element of looking for an objective here with the drones.
But it looks like his ability has changed, though. We don't have the drone anymore, but instead just a location device.
All right, well, we found her. Ugh. Wait, all right. There's way too much goo. They're swimming around in it. I don't like that. This is dangerous.
So they're different, though. These are all different, like, gooey, sentient dudes we're dealing with here.
Oh, okay, React. React has got some tech.
So this whole React thing is going to be changing our abilities and the equipment and gear we use.
All right, this is the big boss. This is the head honcho. Everyone's listening to him.
So those are different dudes that we saw earlier that are actually at projectiles.
Not this guy again.
So this is where coordination and cooperation is important. That was so sick.
Oh, here we go. We're 2 for 2 on the air jab.
Dude, Nomad and a grenade.
Oh, the wombo combos and friendly fire. Okay, I'm about some friendly fire. Okay.
There's gonna be a lot of cooperation with us to take these gooey dudes down.
Did we make it? Oh, of course we made it, Kurt. Of course we made it. Silly me. Silly me. Look at who we got here.
Wow, look at the whole team. Masks off.
Yeah. Too bad you missed all the fireworks.
Oh.
So we need to get in as much as we need to get out. And it's all coming in at September 16th.
Long ways away. It's a long way. Now that we've had a chance to check out the trailer for the very first time, I think it's time for us to go back and look at it slower and closer so we can get all of the fine details hashed out courtesy of Ubisoft. So let's check it out. Hibana specifically says, a piece of the heavens fell. So this is from space. This is from the sky. What does this even mean? It's definitely nothing we've seen here on Earth before.
Until a piece of it fell.
So this is where we actually get to see some familiar faces, and of course we've already seen Hibana, but in the corner here, this is where we see Finka for the first time, and then Ash kind of scurries right in the front of us. But there's also another thing that's really obvious about this clip, is that donut. Bagel, donut, circular doughy thing in the background. That was in, Persia, help me out.
This is New Mexico. Yes, this is Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, the Outbreak event, which makes a ton of sense seeing Finka here, because obviously when you think Finka, you're also going to think Lion, and you're also going to think Operation Chimera, which I think is going to be a huge thing in Extraction. She's pretty much the one you want on your team whenever anything crazy is going down, because she can power you up.
That adrenaline boost.
We thought it could be contained.
Right in to our home city of San Francisco and Tenderloin.
Look at this behemoth coming out of the building, which we know now is called the Carapace. This thing is massive.
So we did too.
One of our own is MIA.
Stop right here. We already know Hibana got captured. Then they show Pulse. He is stressed. My heart is being ripped to shreds because we know Pulse and Hibana share a very special bond.
Yo, it's gonna be cool. We're gonna get in there and extract her, because
Exactly.
this is Rainbow Six Extraction.
Exactly. So on the side, it says Analysis Containment Team, which is obviously the last three
Act.
letters of React. So what
Response
is
Excitement Analysis Containment Team.
So something about this still, we see in the corner of the map where it kind of shows where a lot of things are popping off. Ground Zero is still New Mexico, which we also know from before as well.
right.
Yes, so Lion being a part of this is
I need an
huge.
extraction team now.
So right here in this moment, that's Mira dishing out some familiar looking gear to none other than my main operator, Ella, and those sticky bombs, now with some React special abilities with the really exciting Analysis Containment Team logo on those.
Of course, you gotta get the air jab ready. And then the epic 3-person walking stance, you know, the hero scene.
I know, such a strut.
But I know.
The ASMR in this scene is probably great for some, horrible for me. It gives you that immediate cringe sound. You could just tell by hearing it and seeing it that it's just something you don't want on you. And
This is the ASMR that I put on to go to sleep to.
no, Kurt, please.
First thing when we enter this, we see nests where Hibana is being captured in that really sweet ASMR goo that Persia loves so much. But furthermore, like coming from her is the sprawl, which is like you can see is like starting to cover up the entire side of this Tenderloin music venue, which we do know is the thing where that will spread over time. So that's I'm curious, like if by the time when they first enter this, what it'll look like by the end of an extraction.
Okay, the plan. Nomad, secure our exit. I'll take out the nests.
But something that I really love actually about this whole trailer is that you get a huge sense of teamwork, you get a huge sense of collaboration, working with your teammates. And they talk about it right here in the chopper. They're setting up, you know, take out the nests, find Hibana. Also, we need to find an exit. So we're thinking much just about going in as we are getting out and everything in between. But it really all comes down to the teamwork of the three for them to get through it, which I think is obviously great for cinematics here, but I think it's heavily implying that this is not going to be your typical PvE where you're just running and gunning. You're going to need to strategize with your team, and you're going to need to coordinate appropriately.
There seems to be a few extra layers of having to get in and out, which is something really exciting to kind of messing with my Siege DNA of how I kind of extract things and deal with certain situations. So that's really, really, really exciting. And there's only 3 of us. So we got the 3 coming in, all in different directions, being tactical. And then we got these dudes shooting spikes from their arms.
An alien threat that we know nothing about has landed on Earth, and now they're firing these questionable projectiles at us. They're piercing through, you know, very thick wooden tables, piercing through bricks. This is terrifying. They got some skills.
Yeah, but look how fearless Ella is.
That's because she's the best. We know this already. But what I love is that we still get that Rainbow Six essence. We're still throwing down our tacticals. These are still the operators we know and love, but now we're seeing them in a different element, which is pretty cool because we're getting to see their unique traits shine in a different light, and we're seeing different synergies between these three characters.
And then we got this dude, backpack nest McFlying creature out of nowhere.
The Breacher. He's terrifying. Look at him. Already got the spikes out there. We got Nomad with the clutch shot with the air jab.
For certain enemies like that, it's when you see a character like Nomad who launches in and starts firing away, like we're gonna have to communicate as a team to make sure we're not around when the thing actually explodes.
Definitely looks like it's got a pretty wide radius. Definitely gotta be careful. Oh, look at the goo on the floor growing.
And it's moving fast.
It is fast.
That's really concerning.
Fast. Right, we got the React drones now, looking like they're prepared to roll through some goo. Look at those tires.
And you bring up a good point. Like, I wonder how that's going to deal with the sprawl that goes so quickly, and how you're going to be able to identify when is a good time to like roll the drone out to be able to try and survey the area that way when you're going to be standing in a specific place. That's terrifying.
No INT incurred.
Hold on.
It's on the floor, it's on the walls, it's on the ceiling, and the tormentors can just rise up out of it whenever they want. It really makes me think I need to watch out where this stuff is more than you would normally, because they could just pop out of anywhere.
Yes.
So we're really starting to see unique differences between all of these enemies, and even more things for us to be aware of when we're trying to fight in and out of this place.
You can actually lose access to an operator if you go down on a certain mission. They go MIA. And in order to get your operator back and be able to play them again, we have to be able to go in and extract them. That actually might be a really good way to get around the sprawl, when the sprawl is like, instead of having other players barricade areas, we're probably now going to have sprawl taking over certain entry points.
On top of that, it's really not going to be the same when you play through it again. You know, the environment itself is going to be different too. So the replayability on these maps are going to be fantastic, and finding new and better ways to either get it done faster or more efficiently is going to be a fun way to go about it too. All right, this Claymore is huge. This is what lets me know that React has some very special tech, because this Claymore is not your average Claymore. This thing is shooting some major voltage.
I just want us to look at them like coming into the world and then just immediately getting tased.
It's like when you grow up and they're like, oh, here's adulthood. Ah! Yeah, that's how I felt too. We've rescued Hibana. One of the people in the crew has to carry the operator back.
That's a very stressful thing you just pointed out.
Because that's what makes this whole final fight right here play out the way that it does. Because Lion can't really get the shot off on the Breacher.
Knowing that when this big bad dude shows up, that things get even more heightened and even more stressful. Woof.
Just when we think we are gonna make it out of here alive, and just when we thought we saw enough monsters, no. Brand new head honcho, ugly as hell, pops out, starts screaming at us, and is controlling all of the goons in the whole place.
I really want to shove like a grenade like perfectly into that hole. Like I feel like that's like that's like a puzzle piece where I just get to like take a grenade and just set it right in there and be like, sayonara, dude.
We see a little bit of wombo combo action out of Nomad and out of Ella with the air jab and the frag grenade, perfectly timed, you know. The synchronization is on point, but ending it off with that friendly fire, chef's kiss.
Now's our chance!
Nomad, blow the door. Cover me.
We're seeing a lot of pretty hair and a lot of chiseled mugs, but one of them I think that's Lion. He must be getting soft in his old age. He's taking his mask off for his team. That's Lion. We don't get to see him much. That's awesome.
I mean, I feel like it's reiterating that family aspect, right? Sometimes when you're around family, when you're around, you know, the people you love.
You let loose.
Exactly.
You get some layers off. You make yourself at home. I'm my Italian grandmother out of nowhere. Lion, take that mask off. Have a handful of meatballs.
The real question is, when is the Lion cosplay coming from Kurt? Because just tilt your head in that same angle. I think it works. Boom. Spot on right there. There you have it, everyone. That is Rainbow Six Extraction, and it is going to be available on September 16th, but you can go ahead and pre-order that bad boy right now just about everywhere. And in the meantime, if you want even more information, then obviously stay tuned to GameSpot, but you can also follow Extraction at R6 Extraction. So lots of information on the way. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, we will see you next time.